Ay, 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 bro. Here we go. Dang. Hold on. Okay, reconnect. Oh, yeah, what's up with it, y'all? It's the first day. First day of training. You know? So, yeah, I'm on my way. Got a nice little drizzle. Got a nice little drive. It ain't that long, but it's long enough. But you see, it's already. It's nighttime. It just started raining. Lucky it's San Diego. You feel me? So, luckily, like I said, it's San Diego. So, it's still kind of warm. It's still warm. It's not like all cold and stuff early in the morning. You're going to hear my windshield wipers when they fix my front windshield. Man, they had me hot. They fixed my front windshield, but they messed up my they messed up my mirror, my rear view mirror, and then they messed up my windshield wipers. And then they was like, bring it back, we'll fix it. Man, y'all knew y'all did that. Y'all should have fixed it then. I'm sorry, I can't really see the comments right now, y'all. Not just yet. I can't see the comments just yet until I get to where I'm going. But I have to pop in because I'm going, you know, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to give y'all the process of what's going on, what I'm about to do, because you know I'm about to be driving buses, so I'm like going, I'm gonna show y'all the step by step what they had you do, and it's kind of cool because out here, you know, they like hiring, so it's kind of cool. Like soon as I put in my application, I think they called me in like 3 days. Like it only took like 3 days before they called me. And like here it is, like the only reason, remember what I said, the only reason that I didn't start last month was because I was smoking weed. You remember I had quit smoking, but I was smoking like here and there, like type shit, you feel me? So I wanted to quit. Like I quit, period, bro. I quit smoking. No more weed, cut it out my diet. You feel me? It was fun while it lasted, but I just cut it all the way out. And like, you know, everybody was like, you should take this and you should take that. And I was like, nah, you know, in order to pass the drug test. And I'm like, nah, I want to do everything the right way, do it the natural way, so I ain't got to worry about nothing. And that's what I basically did. That's basically what I did, bro. I just stopped smoking, and I didn't do nothing for like that whole 2-3 weeks. That whole 2-3 weeks. I know it was like 4 weeks actually, and it's crazy because a lot of people was getting on my case. Like 2 weeks later, they like, man, what happened? I thought you was gonna start your job and this and that. And then I look at the calendar, and it only been like 2 weeks. So I'm like going, dang, you feel me? Like 3 weeks, and I called back and he pulled me straight in. So it was like cool, you know, because I had to go, and I'm like going, I had to go I didn't have to do nothing all over. I did my background check already and all that, and then like I just had to basically just take my physical. And like, remember, see, this is the crazy thing, right? Remember, I was trying to get into trucking school because, like, that's basically what I was trying to do. I was trying to get my CDLs. And the school, remember, I had picked, the place I had picked, they had me go through this other place because it was like $7,500, and I had to go through this other place. Wait, let me close my top. Hey, no, close. But I had to go through this other place, right? And that, what was trippy was they was taking forever, bro. Like they was taking like forever. And then somebody put me up on game with TransDev, and then that's what made me go to them. So then once I went to them, it was like, dang, wait, they trained me to get my license, and it's paid training. If I would have went through the other place, I would have been training to get my license, but that whole month I wouldn't have been getting paid nothing because you paid him to get your shit. So it was like with TransDev, all I had to do was go get the necessary attire that I needed to wear for work, and that was it. So it was like, dang, it was like, okay, I'm in the game. I'm in the game, and then they got dummy good benefits and everything, bro. So I'm like going, I said, you know, don't wait till you 50 to jump into like a career job, okay? Like, don't wait too long. Like, them little jobs and shit, like, they be cool. Like, we'll be working at fucking fast food restaurants. We'll be driving for Uber and all that. And I'm not gonna lie, it's cool, like, for the time being. But I think, you know, if you trying to, like, really press forward, like, go find a career job. Go find something that you can make a career out of. And, like, you can literally, you know, get a pen. Idea existed. You feel me? I had no idea a lot of these benefits even existed, that they were even out there, because every job I ever worked, they didn't have none of these benefits. They didn't have retirement. They didn't have none of that, bro. So it was like, I'd have just been working in order just to pay bills. And then, like, once I would have finished work, I wouldn't have had nothing left. You feel me? Work would have been the only thing. So it's like, you know, I think that's like part of the understanding of like, once, you know, we're taking these dives, we didn't have the psychedelic experiences and all that shit. Like, it kind of pushes you forward to new things that are gonna benefit you in the long run of life. Like, you know, which a lot of people is already doing that. You feel me? Me, I was, you know, raised in the ghetto. So I was like so hood, like a lot of these things I never even thought about. I never even thought about, you know, trying to even have a career job or anything like that. Shit, I remember it was a point in my life I thought I was gonna be selling drugs for the rest of my life. I said reality is a motherfucker, because I was like, I really literally thought, like, had a time in my life to where I wanted to be the biggest dope dealer, the biggest weed seller, the biggest crack. Yeah, now I kind of laugh at it, because, you know, when, like, coming from where I come from, like, that's how it actually was. These were people lifelong dreams. Their lifelong dreams was to be like the real Rick Ross. Their lifelong dream was to be like all these different drug dealers or these gangsters and shit like that. And I'm like going, what the fuck, bro? I said, man, you create your own reality. Like, that's it. The case in point. You create it as you get it, you make it into what you want. And like, I'm going, that had to be that, man. I made some dumb decisions. But then again, I guess I had to make those decisions to end up where I am right now, or to even be the person that I am right now. I had to go through all those things that I went through. I had to go through the ups and downs in life in order to learn. I had to make the mistakes that I made in order to get to where I'm at right now and be whatever this is I am right now, which I still don't understand. I feel like I'm, you know, like people in their 70s and 80s, they still don't understand. They don't get life. They don't get where they going. That's why when you going, you don't gotta really look for where you going, bro. You just gotta like where you going, and you don't gotta like really, like how they tell us, you know, when you grow up, what you want to be. And, you know, we say shit like, oh, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a police officer. Ain't that, look, that's crazy how they help us create the fucking weird ass illusion, right? I want to be a fireman. I want to be a policeman. I want to be a president. Like, we never wanted to be none of those things. When we was young, the shit looked cool. Then we grew up and we seen what police was doing. We grew up, we seen what firemen was doing. We grew up and we started seeing what everybody was doing, and we started picking up a lot of shit that was just close to us, bro. You feel me? Which is like crazy, but I've been studying, bro. I've been studying for this test. For like the longest right now, for like for nights and days. over it and over it and over it again, because I'm not gonna hold you. Like when I take it, I want to pass it on the first go. I don't want to have to come back and take this test no 3 times. Like if I have to, I will. But I'm saying I want to get right and pass that shit on like the first go, which will be cool. Cause then, like, soon as I take the test and I pass the test, I can go right into driving training. Because you gotta basically, oh dang, it just cleared up over here. It was all rain. It was all raining. It just cleared up over here in Chula Vista. That's cool. That's hella cool. That's cool, but it's wild because like right now I gotta drive like 30 minutes away to Chula Vista, because that's where the training is gonna be at, and like that. But that's gonna be like for the first week, and then like once I'm done with that, for like the testing, the paper part, not the physical testing, but the paper, the written work. Like it's gonna be here in Chula Vista, which is like 30 minutes away on a good time. But after I finish that. After I pass that, then I'm only be like 5 minutes away from the house. Like the other space is only like 5 minutes from my house, so it's gonna be like right there. It's like damn near I can get up and walk, and that can be my exercise, walking to work every day if I want to. But it's weird because it's like hella loops I had to kind of jump through. I had to cause at first I was gonna wait to even like do my taxes, like later on in the year I had to file my taxes to buy another car. And then I got lucky though. I got lucky because my tags only costed $15. To get the transfer, it only costed $15 because the tags on the car was already up to date and everything. So it was like, kind of cool. And I'm like going, it's a pretty decent car, it ain't got no check engine lights or no lights on the dashboard. You feel me? Like, so I said, long as it gets me back and forth to where I'm going. Like that's really all that matters to me right now. Long as this motherfucker, and it's been doing good. It's been doing good so far. I said, but I'm not getting no more cars off the lot. Fuck that shit. Like I said, that's one thing I am not doing no more. I said, because the way they do it, they get over on you from the jump, bro. I remember our last car we put like 10,000 down on. We put 10,000 down on a $20,000 car, right? So when they did the taxes and stuff, the car came out to like 22,000. We put 10,000 down on, like, listen to me what I'm saying. Like, we put 10,000 down on a $20,000 car. With taxes and fees, the car came out to 22,000, right? When they took the loan out for the bank, they took the loan out for 22,000, right? I never could understand this. I still don't understand it right today. I'm thinking once we got the car, I'm like going, okay, yeah, we put 10,000 there, and I was like, yeah, we only gonna owe like 12,000. No. They put the money that we put down, the cash that we put down, they put it on top of they put it on top of the car. You feel me? Meaning we was gonna pay that 10,000 2 times. So I was like, wait, what the fuck? I said, how the hell do that make sense? So I put 10,000 down, my 10,000, it just disappears. It disappears. And now, you just still charge me. You go and you finance the car for the 22,000, which is how much the car costs and the taxes. The 10,000 I put down didn't take nothing off the car. I've been telling people from now on, I said, man, if you go in and buy a car, bro, don't put more than 1,000 down on that motherfucker. Because that money going straight into their pocket. They gonna look at it like it's payday. Like it's payday. I said that shit don't make no sense, bro. I got done like that shit. And it's crazy. Yeah, I got done like that a couple of times though. Like, cause I think the next time I put like 3,000 down on that other car I had. But I said no. I said right now. I said I'd rather just save up money and just go and just buy the car that you want. You feel me? Because the finance companies, these companies are now, I'm talking the finance companies, these car dealerships, they just gonna get over on you. That's all they gonna do. They gonna get over on you and they gonna pocket the money. And they gonna be smiling like a motherfucker when you come in trying to put 10,000 down on the car. Don't ever do that shit. Like, I'll never do that shit again. Like, never in life. That shit was crazy. But I'm just saying, I had to like come and tap in because I know I've been kind of MIA. Like I said, I've been studying. Ooh, dang, bro, that's what you get. You trying to speed in that truck? He almost wrapped. You would have ran into that diesel? Man, yeah, I would have caught some of that. Man, golly, bro, do not trying to ruin my first day. Because you trying to drive fast. People on the freeway be having me dying laughing. You ever seen somebody going slow? So you get over and you try to go around them and then they speed up? They speed up, you know, to try before you get to the car to pass them, so you can't pass them. And then they slow back down. But even if you pass them and you go past them, as soon as you pass them, they slow back down. It's like, man, why is people evil like that? I said, man, some people just evil as shit. Like, I did that to me the other day, bro. It's like, they almost got in a wreck and shit because they tried to speed up in order to keep me from getting over. And then where they was going, the freeway was like backed up right there. So they was going fast. And then like when I did, they fucking tried to jump in the other lane and speed up and go fast and pass back around me and almost ran into somebody's car. I said, look at this shit. I said, man, if you going slow, get your ass, just get out. Let people get in front of you sometimes. It's not gonna harm you to let somebody, what is up with this road rage shit? Like, it's not gonna harm you to let somebody get up in front of you in the car. Like, you're in the car, you're driving already. Just let them go, shit. Don't be trying to speed up. You see a truck and they coming up, you trying to speed up so they can't fucking jump in front of you and shit. That's some weird ass shit, bro. That should be hella weird. But all in all, man, I just had to come tap in. I ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about, they ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about, they ain't talking about nothing. I'm like, they ain't talking about nothing. I know one thing, though. I said I ain't supposed to be out here paying for no food. You feel me? Now what they keep talking about these tariffs and all this other shit. They trying to make everything go up on us, yo. I said I ain't paying for food. I made me a lunch. You feel me? Put hella fruits and vegetables in it. I said, yeah. I said I ain't supposed to go in here paying for shit. I'm about to keep my shit to a minimum. It's all I'm already gonna have to be paying for gas to make this long ass drive. I'm like going, shit. And then this car, I said, God dang, I can't wait to save up to buy